What's up, YouTube? Mr. LMSC here, and today we're going to be talking about unique belts. So this is going to be my opinion on the tier list of unique belts in the game. If you think otherwise, feel free to post down below. Would love to hear and see what you guys think. So starting out at the top, we've got Arachnid Mesh, obviously plus to skills, and FCR. This is the caster amulet of Diablo 2. There's nothing really else that goes here. Next, we have Verdungos, and then we've also got String of Ears here. These are kind of interchangeable. They've got the DR. You've got your plus vitality. These are, you've got your life leech right here. It's kind of different builds, different physical builds. You're going to be using these differently, but pretty interchangeable. Both of them have best in slot. And then we've got Razor Tail in here, and this is because it gives the Amazon the 100% chance to pierce. It's 33 chance from the Razor Tail, and then from their Pierce skill, they can get to 67% pretty easily. So they can get to 100% overall pretty easily, and only with Razor Tail, and that's good for their bows, that's good for their javelins. It just is best in slot, and it just crushes for all the Amazon builds. So it has to be up there, in my opinion. At the top of the A tier, and I even had this in the S tier, I have Gold Wrap. For the IAS, the MF, it's just really nice and gets used a lot. T-Gods for the Absorb, that's just so good for like Uber Mephisto and things like that. And Nosferatu's Coil as well. I don't think as many people know Nosferatu, so we can show it. It also has the IAS on it. And you also get some life leech and strength and mana per kill, slows target. Like, it's a nice belt overall. Nosferatu's does get used by a few different builds. Below that, we have Night Smoke, Gloomstrap, and Snow Clash. Snow Clash, of course, being the Blizzard belt, but you're just going to be using Arachnid Mesh usually. But if you don't have it, then Snow Clash is kind of like a nice pickup along the way that you might use. Night Smoke is decent for just some resistances as you're going through. It's a very early belt. You get 10 all res and 20 to mana for level 20 required, level 25 strength. Love finding this belt in a speed run. Super, super solid. And then Gloomstrap is just that upgraded form. You're going to get mana, max mana, regen mana, 15 vitality, and it's got a little mana steal on it as well. So once again, solid belts that have some nice stats on them. Totally usable. Anything in this B tier, not going to be endgame stuff, but things that you can use all along the way. In our C tier, we have Blade Buckle, which just gives like a couple of stats, and that is it. I mean, if we go over here, Blade Buckle, it's just like some hit recovery, dex strength. 60 strength required, though. Nothing that I really like. And Lanemo, the hardest belt to find, unfortunately, is just so basic and boring. Yeah, you get a little mana res and 5 all res, 15 to mana, but it's just so little. You're gonna get something else out of it so quickly. Also, it's only gonna hold 8 mana or 8 potions anyway, so you're gonna switch something else. And then in my D tier, I have Snake Cord. I believe this to be the worst belt. Where's the? There it is, Snake Cord. I believe this to be the worst belt because what of these stats do you actually care about? ED 20 to 30% on a 1450? Nope, that doesn't matter. Plus 10 defense? That doesn't matter. Plant Life 5? Okay. Poison res? No. Poison length reduced? No. 12 whole poison damage? Yeah, it's pretty worthless. So, terrible belt. D tier for sure. I don't know why it exists, but it does. So, those are my belts. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace, everybody.